Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So students, last time we did chapter number 6, that is Young Girl and Her Diary, and today we'll be doing page number 55 of that chapter, that is Language Structure, Phrasal Verbs. Now what are phrasal verbs? Some verbs, when used with some preposition and adverbs, convey a different meaning. Such verbs are called phrasal verbs. For example, stopped by means stop to say hello to a friend, called on means to visit someone, dress up, wear nice clothes. So, here are some examples in sentences. I ran into my teacher at the movies last night. So, ran into here means to meet. Next is he ran away when he was 15. Run away here means to leave home. So, I hope it is clear that what are phrasal verbs. Okay. Next is students, phrasal verbs are generally used for spoken part as well as for informal writing. We don't use phrasal verbs, not much. We don't one should not use phrasal verbs for formal writing. It is used for informal writing only. Okay, so here are some other examples of phrasal verbs like come in, go out, put on, get in, get out, run away, look after, look for, take away. So I hope it is clear to you now. So the exercise which is given to you, find the meanings of the following phrasal verbs on page number 55. You have to do it yourself. Now next topic for the day is notice writing. Now what is notice writing? What is notice? A notice is a formal means of communication. It is a written communication. When someone wants to communicate to the public at large, one can use this means of communication, that is through notice writing. A notice is a formal means of communication. The purpose of notice is to announce or display information to a specific group of people. So when someone writes a notice, it is for the specific group of people. Notices are generally meant to be pinned up on specific display boards, either in schools, educational institutions, or in public places. And last is notices issued by the government appear in newspapers. So I hope you must have saw these notices in newspapers, and your task for today is you have to paste 5 notice cuttings from the newspaper in your notebook. Now, what are the important points to remember while writing a notice? I and you should never be used. The notice must be in a box. It should be put into the box. Means border should be given after writing the notice. It must contain complete information. Whatever information you are giving through that notice, it should be complete. It should not be vague, it should not be half, it should be complete. The presentation and the purpose of the notice should be clear. Obviously, when you are addressing the journal people at large, so it should be the purpose of writing that notice, and the presentation of the notice should be clear. Date of writing the notice should also be mentioned. Content should carry all necessary information like place, venue, date, time, agenda for what this notice has been put. Everything should be mentioned in that notice. It must have a signature and the designation of the one issuing the notice. So if someone puts a notice and at the end nobody puts the name and designation, so obviously people will not pay heeds to that notice, that who is writing, who has written this. So it should contain the name and designation of the person writing. And last is the word limit. The word limit for writing a notice should be kept in mind. It should not be too long, it should not be too short. The ideal word limit is 50 to 60 words or 50 words. Now next is your format of notice. At the top, you have to write the name of the issuing agency or authority. For example, if you are writing as a school captain, So you can write Army Public School, Miran Sahib. Next is you have to write notice. Then at the left side you have to write the date. Next is your title, subject of the event, for example, if you're as a sports captain, I'm taking here in one example. If you are writing as a sports captain and some sports activity is going to be held in the school, so you can write it like this also. Heading can be like this: attention, attention, yeah, sports day celebration, whatever it is. The heading should be catchy. Next is the body, and in that content you can write the date, time, venue, duration, place, everything. And at the last, authorized signature, name, designation, and signature of the person who is writing this notice. So I hope students you have understood both the topics. Thank you so much and have a nice day.